Worship Gateway TV, connecting you to heaven.
Worship is all I do. Let's worship. Let's worship.
Worship Gateway TV, connecting you to heaven.
Worship is all I do.
Hi guys, my name is Efe Holali and this is Worship Gateway TV. Click on that subscribe button and be blessed. Hallelujah.
Worship Gateway TV. Subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Subscribe. Subscribe to Worship Gateway TV.
Let's worship.
Worship Gateway TV, connecting you to heaven.
Good afternoon, lovely people. This is Worship Gateway TV, and this is your host, Ni Amat. This afternoon, we are coming your way with a wonderful conversation. Something that I believe that is going to be a life-changing moment for you. Something I know that it will touch your heart to also support. It is Journey to Yibi Boa. It is a tree word that talks about giving something to somebody. Before we will be talking deep down about it, I have my guest in the studio with me, and I believe that when we go for this short commercial break, when we come back, we're going to talk more about it. I want you to watch this video. When we come back, we'll get back.
Hi guys, my name is Effa Holali and this is Worship Gateway TV. Click on that subscribe button and be blessed. Hallelujah.
Worship Gateway TV.
Subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Subscribe. Yeah, subscribe to Worship Gateway TV.
Let's worship.
Worship Gateway TV, connecting you to heaven.
Yeah, welcome back from that short commercial break. You're watching Worship Gateway TV, and my name is Niamat. Like I said, we are taking you through a journey, and it is a journey of Yibi Boa. It is a tree language, like I said, and we're going to have deep explanation about why the word Yibi Boa and what it means. So to do that with me is Zobo, you're welcome.
Thank you, man of God.
How are you? We thank God for victory. So this afternoon we want to
In fact, it has been a tough one. And then Yibi Boa is a word in Tree that means giving part of your substance.
giving part of your substance.
Of your substance.
Okay.
And the whole thing started in level 200. That is 2012.
Wow. Level 200, 2012.
2012, University of Ghana.
Okay.
Tia Postal, now James Top Nelson, Yanka Hall.
Okay.
And then I remember I used to pray at night. So I slept, and then around dawn, I had a vision. And in the vision, some young kids were begging or asking for alms.
Okay.
And then I heard that they said we should come to their aid.
Whoa.
So when I woke up, I told my roommates that I've had a vision. I normally have them, but this is a strange one where some little guys are asking for aid. They are begging for alms. So, and then I heard the word Yibi Boa, meaning we should give some to others. So then it came to mind that then it means we have to embark on societal actions, supporting an orphanage. So I said, okay, so what do we do now? We don't have anything. So then we have to find a way where we can get people in the hall, people outside to support this Yibi Boa. So that is how it was started.
So yours came about through a vision.
Yes, please.
A dream.
A vision.
A vision.
There is a difference between a dream and a vision.
Yours was a vision.
A vision.
Oh, okay. So his came out of a vision where he saw kids asking. Giving part of your substance. So if you have, for example, this wonderful dress, you are not saying cut a part of it. No, you are saying that the rest of the material that is there, that you are not, bring it. The drinks that you have that you are taking some, you bring some. Is that what?
Yeah, exactly.
So how long have you embarked on this project, Yibi Boa?
This year will be our 9th year.
This year will be your 9th year.
Yeah, so 8 years.
So 8 years so far.
So far.
Wow. So how's the journey been like? What? Okay, so now let me ask. Your first approach, I mean the first step you took, the first year of Yibi Boa, how was it like?
That was 2012.
How was it like?
The first year, 2012, because it was the first time we faced a lot of challenges.
Wow.
Going to people to take monies and other things to buy stuff for the orphans, because we've not gone through before, we've not attended.
They can't trust you.
One, they can't trust you. Those days, I remember we used tally cards.
Yeah.
Because of that, I sacked one of my executives.
Wow.
Because I've given you a tally card for a whole 1 month. You didn't bring even one cedi. And I sacked him because of that. Because you see, we had budgeted that, okay, I have about 12 executives. So you go and make 100 cedis, 100. At the end of the day, we can buy some bags of rice, oil, and other provisions so that we visit these orphans. Then at the end of the day, he comes around and tells me that he couldn't make even one cedi.
He himself didn't even give some.
No. So I sacked him. So it was a tough journey. Beginning, going to people will be like, what is Yibi Boa? Then you tell them, and then someone will take the tally card, then one cedi.
Yeah, one cedi.
Then waste the card, just like that. Oh. We printed the card like 3 Ghana cedis, then you write your name and details, then you give one cedi. So I told the executive that no, when you go and someone is not giving us enough money, you just take it and appreciate them, but don't write it. Dodowa Rising Star Orphanage.
Oh, okay. Dodowa Rising Star Orphanage.
That is right.
So what were the stuff, the substance, the stuff you took to them?
Okay, so we had some toiletries, and also we had some provisions. I remember we got only 1 bag of sugar,
Okay.
and then we got some.
That time you got only 1 bag of sugar.
Yes, it was the first time, and then people were not willing to. Some others too also, they disappointed us.
Promise and fail.
Let's worship.
The prices of goods
stuff
had been increased on the market.
Okay.
And then someone will tell you, oh, I will support you, but when it's a day to the event, I'll bring my money. So we have not bought most of the items. And so let's say we go tomorrow, by now this afternoon, people have not brought their monies. And the people too are expecting, with great expectation, waiting for us. If you've not gotten the money, you've not gone to market. Because if you don't have the money, how do you go to the market?
Wow.
Then later they will tell you, oh, I was waiting for some money, it didn't come, so God willing, next year when you are going. Some were out of shock. The people you knew that they will support you, that they've promised you also,
That's insane.
it will get to that very day. And the Kwekwanansi stories. From one story to the other, from one story to the other.
So which means the things you sent your first year were just a few?
Just a few.
And how did the people take it?
Oh, I think when we went there, we had games.
Okay.
And I think so that made them enjoy it the most. Because we engaged with the kids, there are a lot of activities, musical chairs, sack race, lime and spoon, apple in water, eating competition. And so those things occupy them. At the end of the day, we were able to present our little thing that we had as students from University of Ghana, Kingdom Mandate Devotion.
Wow, wow! This is so much. I mean, for me, because we also embark on events and all that, we tend to, experience some of this disappointment and then last minute storytelling and all that. But at the end of the day, we still see God's hand at work in whatever we're doing. So fast forward now. Looking at the journey from the first year, like you're saying, with the tally cards and all that, how has it been so far? Has there been an improvement? Do you have partners? Do you have people that are really supporting, or it is still a story?
Honestly speaking, I'm one person that when the Lord lays a project on my heart, I do not rest until we are done. So my executive will tell you, I'll be screaming at you, doing this, pressurizing you, all to get the work of God done perfectly. So every blessed year, there has been an improvement. Okay. From one place to the other, from one journey to the other, and by God's grace and experience, we keep going. But also, it surprised me that for all the 8 years, it was only last year that we got sponsorship.
For all the 8 good years, yes. It was only last year
that we got a company to sponsor us.
Wow! For
all the 8 years.
So past 7 years, how were you funding? Because as you can watch, our director, Dr. Tichi, is putting some video slides of the experiences so far. So we see some of the kids eating and all that. So for the past 7 years.
So what we normally do is that we will go or we embark on the journey in December. So from early January, we start our preparation.
Okay.
Because we don't have helpers. Not that we don't make effort. We write letters. In fact, we've written numerous of them.
Even the letters can even
send
testify.
To companies. You not even get a phone call from them even to make you be aware that something good will come.
Wow.
And the thing to the Lord said we should go.
And you can't say you move.
We wrote letters. We disseminated a lot of letters around, hoping that something good will come. By the end of the day, a lot of Kwekwanansi stories. So we start from January, send the telecasts around, send some to churches and other places. They even disappointed us. And so some of us and the students, any monies that we get, we put them down. We keep them like susu, we put them down. So by getting to October, November, at least we have something, and then we select some of the best ladies who know market well.
So that
we go to Accra at dawn, so that we can get it at
first selection.
First selection also. I remember we took some bales of foes. First selection, we went to Cantamanto early dawn, so that we can select for the kids. Then when we want to buy the rice and other things too, we go to Accra, not any other market too. We go there, so we get it at the wholesale price. Then we buy them. After buying everything, you need to hire a truck
to
transport them from campus to Dodowa. And it's not this small ones, so
the big one.
The Kia Rhino, the big one.
Wow.
Transportation and other things.
So it involves a lot.
A lot also. Even the background works. You see, people see us, we've gone, then they will see the pictures, they are happy. But even the thing that goes into it, because you are there and someone will call you from Sunyani, please, I want to join the orphanage. How do I get there? So the person will come to TF. We have to book for some of the rooms, pay for it. They'll come and stay overnight. And during the daytime, we use the horse shuttle. We make payment for fuel, and then the driver, you get something for the driver, then we go with those people.
Wow.
And then someone wants to come and help. Then you wait in the morning, they will come with, let's say, 1 pack of toilet roll to support.
So some of the people, when they come, they also come in to support.
But some of them, to the kind of thing that they will bring. Also, for when you see it, because you are not a Christian, you might say somewhere, someone will bring some shoes, and then you can see that they are torn.
Like, I say, and
Tadini be like, they didn't even wash them. Then they bring it, and they will not even bring it earlier so that we can do the selection that very morning.
Wow.
So some of the things were not presentable. So me, if it's not presentable, we cannot take it there. I normally say one thing, that if your child can wear this, then it can go to the orphan. But if you are making sure that you will not let your child wear this, or you yourself, you not put on this, don't say that you are taking it to the orphan.
I think then sometimes, I believe that sometimes, probably maybe sometimes how we put the announcement, because sometimes when people want this clothes and all that, they usually make the statements like Atari Shebio.
That is what is out there. But normally when we are doing our commercials, we make sure that we tell people that the orphans is just a matter of unfortunate incidents that had happened to them. Like I remember when we went to Dodowa Rising Star the second time, we met a little guy, and what happened was, his parents were taking him to school in the morning, and they had an accident. Wow. And he lost the parents. Because of this, he had become an orphan, and the extended family had issues with them and that, and they brought him to the orphanage. Look at this child. He didn't do anything wrong.
He's innocent.
He's so innocent, but because of mere accident, he has lost the parents. So when you are taking things to some of these people like this, it's not just any other thing. Take them to be your younger brothers and younger sisters. If this thing is good for you, for your siblings, if this thing is good for your cousins, then this thing too can also be good for the orphan. Not that the things that are spoiled. The things that are spoiled, keep them in the refuse down. Push it there. Not the orphans. They also deserve better.
So also for as you were talking about one of the experiences with one of the child. So when you go and you're having conversations with these kids, what are some of the things they tell you?
But when we get there, one exciting thing, when they get there, Uncle Elijah, and they all come, and then you see.
So they know you?
Oh, really? They know me very well. Very well.
Wow, that's a blessing.
Very well, by God's grace. And I'm so happy when some of these things happen like that. So when we get there, some of them, all they need is toffee. You get there, someone is crying, this one has done this and that. You give them toffee, and then they keep quiet. And then you have chat with them like they're enjoying. So how is school? Okay, they give us assignment, this, that. Mommy, baby gave me this and that, and they are so excited. Honestly speaking, for all the past years we've been there, the kids are so cheerful, so excited, and when they see us, oh, they are so happy.
So is it so? All the orphanages there, are they brought there or they pick them up on the streets?
They've been laced with social warfare.
Okay.
So some they picked up, and then you register with social welfare department so that the government can see that they are in your care. And then I remember one little child, baby Cornelia. Now she's abroad.
Wow.
She was 1 year when we went there.
Who is it about?
Baby
The orphan?
Cornelia. Yeah. Let me explain.
Okay, explain.
Baby Cornelia, when we went there, Auntie Baby told us that they found her on the refuse dump, and they brought her there.
Refuse
From yes, from the refuse dump, and they brought her there. So when we went 1 year, what can we offer to 1 year child? She can't do anything, like she's just there. And God being so good, they said that some foreigners came in, and they said no. Looking at the story where they found the lady, they want to push her outside. So they registered with social welfare department, and currently we speak now, baby Cornelia is in the United States of America.
Come on, please, I'm an orphan. I want to go to the United States of America. My goodness.
I think it's a destiny.
Wow.
I think it's the
So,
destiny.
so this should tell us that the fact that these kids are in the orphanage homes doesn't mean that they are useless people.
Yeah.
I think there was one time I had this project. I think I'm waiting for God's leadings to do that. I had this inspiration in me about these kids, trying to get them to connect with each other. So I was trying to do something like the way we do in Taco.
Okay.
So orphanages doing intercore, like games and all that, so that, you know, sometimes they are all kept in one shell, that thing. So sometimes they should come out and then do some Miss Orphanage, Mr. Orphanage, so that we get to use that to also raise funds to support. Because believe me, you have been there several times, looking at the experience. Do these people get support from like individuals, or it's just one person?
Normally, when we go there and per what they tell us, things are hard.
So how do they survive?
Especially when people get the tag that social welfare is in charge or social welfare is supervising the activities. It makes the outside world people or the lay person thinks that then they get sponsorship from there. But what they do is to regulate the activities, not to sponsor them.
So that's the duty of social welfare.
They regulate. They don't sponsor.
So
them.
at this point in time, anybody who thinks social welfare actually sponsors or government gives them money to sponsor this orphanage, please, it is not like that. They only regulate the activities that go on in the orphanage. So which means we need your money.
Yes.
We need the kudi. I know my director will be putting the Momo number there and then the name, so that please, we beg you. You have to support this project this year. Trust me. This year, I think I have to go. I've never been to this.
That would be so nice.
I think I have to go.
See you there.
I think I have to go.
And then
year.
I believe you can partake in most of the activities.
Oh, that one there, I am very good at it. So have you been to only one orphanage all these years?
For the past 8 years, it's been one orphanage.
Wow.
Rising Star.
Oh, okay.
Because the thing is, every year they are waiting. And looking at where they are, Dudua, how many people have even heard about them? So when you try to move to another place,
Which means they'll be left hanging.
they will call you on phone. And when Auntie Baby calls, Brother Elijah from Legon is on the line, he says hi to everyone. Hey, Uncle Elijah. Even with that thing that you hear, you cannot say that you are going to another place. But God being so good, I believe that this time things are a bit better
For them.
Yeah, and then someone has introduced us to another place where when I went there, I thought they need help.
You need help.
They need help. That is Good Shepherd Orphanage.
Where is that?
Odupon, Ofako Odupon.
Okay.
20 minutes drive from Kaswa. Going to the Bojuasi Road.
So before we get there, from the first time you went to, is it Rising Star?
Rising Star.
What has been the improvement? What has been your support that you've laid up to them?
Okay, so by God's grace, for the first year to the 8th year, I remember that for 7 past years, consecutive years, there's been provisions, toiletries, at times money to support them. I remember one time we went and they said their roofing sheet and other things, it had been a problem. But students, we couldn't get that much to support, but we got something little to support. But one of the fascinating things that the Lord did was last year.
Okay.
Last year, it has been the biggest and has been the most successful orphanage visit we've ever had.
Wow.
That was when we went there. We went with faith, actually.
You went with faith?
Yes, we went to take a short documentary first before we go there. So I was asking the woman, so what are some of the challenges? I know them, but I was still asking, what are some of the challenges? And now the water system is not helping. So what do you need? So when they can get a borehole, students, where are we going to get those monies from? So you put the video out there, praying and hoping that God will do something great. And God being so good, at the end of the day, with the help of one Sofumame who has been so helpful and so supportive, giving unflinchingly supporting us, and other great people who supported us, we've been able to drill a mechanized borehole for them.
Wow. Director, I don't know if you have a picture or okay, we don't have, but we'll try and fix it in so that you
we
see.
have the videos and the pictures there.
So
mechanized borehole.
You got it for them.
Yes, please.
So how was the feeling like?
So we went there. So let me tell you where I shed tears.
Okay.
So we went there with the big truck, the one they used to drill the borehole. And then they set everything there. So they were asking us, where should they drill it? Oh, where we can get water. Okay, so they tested everything, and then they inserted their machines and everything. And then they said when they got to 30 meters, and then that splashed on us.
The water started.
The first dirty water, and the kids were so excited, they were jubilating there, and I started shedding tears. I said, God, if not anything at all, remember Kingdom Mandate, that one day we went to visit the orphans, and we were able to drill a mechanized borehole where the water splashed on us. The dirty water. So when it started, and everybody was so excited, I started shedding tears. I said, God, for only this thing, remember us. And so they kept drilling, and then so all the bad water came out, and then they started, and they got the new one. They got the fresh water, and they treated it for them.
Wow.
So this year we were planning to go there because it was left at 110 polytank. And then suddenly a friend of mine called me, want to visit your orphanage. He said, okay, let me give you the woman's detail, you can go there. 2 days time, she sent me a picture, a big polytank. I said, oh, around the end of Jumanesi or Rising Star. A Jumanesi, you have to go to another place. I said, oh, around a Jumanesi. Because what we wanted to go and do, this project, they've done it.
Wow.
So it's been so exciting. At times, it gets so emotional. When I remember how I was shedding the tears, when the whole thing, the water splashed out, I said, God, remember us for only this thing.
So why didn't you give up all these years that you've been doing it alone? Why didn't you give up? Because Charlie, doing this whole big project like single-handedly.
One thing is, I normally tell people that if you want to go far with the Lord, it takes obedience. I'm one person that, so far as I hear the voice of God, nothing can break me down. You can bring your criticism and everything, but I'm not moved. So God said that we should go. They need help. So whether we like it or not, we should go. So we were even fasting and keeping our money, saving for this project.
So instead of going to Kimpiski and
No. At times you go for programs, and also for when I go for programs and minister for men of God, you give me 200 cedi, 100 cedi. You just bring it because it's for this project.
There's something to be done for the kingdom.
Something to be done.
Yibi Boa.
Yibi Boa. And the ones that we give to, not that Yibi Boa, so you go and take one CD. We give our all to support this project. Wow. And I remember one time, director will show us a picture. One of the children, Ishmael, how the guy was eating, and then you see when we go, we don't give them food that they are going to share for them. Each one is to one, so one plate. So you take your plate of fried rice or jollof rice, 1 is to 1. Whether you are young or you are old, 1 is to 1. And how the guy was eating the 10.
That's what did you for years.
Just say, Raho. What's your denomination? Just said, Nani Brabreno. So when you see some of these things, it keeps you so excited, and then it's the excitement and the joy and the pleasure we have in these things. I
share your thoughts with that, because even with my ministry, last 2 years, I think you're even aware, we had our first blood donation exercise in 2019.
Yeah, 2019.
And I don't know what triggered that, but I decided to, because of the vicinity we're doing it, we decided to also get some of these clothes and all that to also support. So we were doing blood donation. And fortunately for my team, we decided to fold the things like you are buying it in a boutique.
Yeah.
So it was lined up like that with the sleepers. So every sleepers is fed and tied. So when you come, so we called the people to come and then come and check, and they were doing first selection. Then I was just standing there and I was just looking at them and I was like, God, I mean, so they don't have.
Yeah.
And even with, we were supposed to serve the team with cocoa, but the time they brought the cocoa was late, and we couldn't throw it away. So I told them that, listen, go and call the people sitting there, because they were like less privileged people that to come and take it. What's awful? As if they've not eaten for the whole year.
As awful, it's a serious thing, no.
They were people brought bowls.
That is one of the problems why of late men of God go for crusades and people don't come. Not that they don't want to listen to the word. The gospel must go, but it must go with something. Like I go to orphanage, you've come, give your life to Jesus, and so what? The person is hungry.
And that is the form to preach the gospel.
They need physiological needs where they will put their head, they need shelter, they need clothing, they need food, they need something to drink. But you just go and receive the word of God and Jesus will bless you. Also, the gospel must go, but it must go with something.
And big up to our man of God, this man of God, Reverend Steve Mensah and Reverend Stanley. They do a great work. I mean, most of the time when you see
this
them,
orphanage that I'm talking about, the last time that we went there, Prophet Nanase, at Moicho, he's done fantastic work there.
Wow.
Could you believe that he's built a new orphanage block for them?
Whoa.
I was so amazed. A nice orphanage block for them. Said, hey, God will bless this man. God will bless this man. He said he was there and the Lord showed him a vision that this thing should be done immediately. When we went, that is how they narrated it to us. That this thing should be done immediately. So they said under 6 months,
the building was erected.
Because where they were, social welfare nearly collapsed it so that they would take the case, they would spread them to other orphanages. Because their ceiling, it was leaking, they had a lot of issues.
So my question is, why is government not coming to the aid of these people? Because, okay, so I have come to decide to help people, and this is what I have to support the people. And you are coming to close my orphanage home down because you feel probably it's not met the standard. So who meets the standard?
I think with that, they normally talk about their regulations.
Okay.
So they'll find a nice way to tell them maybe how the kids are hungry and how you cannot provide shelter. I remember when we went one time, the woman said, they said the beds are not enough. So it cannot qualify them to run an orphanage. So rather, they will take the children and share among other orphanages. Wow. She said she shed tears for days that, God, if truly you've called me to do this, show yourself so strong.
So which means opening an orphanage is a calling?
It's not easy. It's a calling. It's a calling. You see, to feed a child or 2 people for a whole year is a big thing to do. You see, I also shed tears when I went back there. So we've drilled the mechanized borehole. So next year, what will be the project? I was there thinking there that instant, what will be the project? So definitely to get them a bigger polytank, 10,000 liters or something, polytank. So I was just checking the environment where they can put the polytank. Then I think it was about time for them to go and eat. And they had lined up their plates. And they cooked rice. It was in a big bowl. They cooked rice and they've lined up the plates. So I was asking myself that, what if they share and then they give you small? I just saw their plate and said, gee, God, bless this woman. And they are not just eating for just once a day. You eat in the morning, afternoon, evening. You don't eat. Some will even take kids 4 times. Some will take 4 times.
Remember every 2 minutes.
Oh,
I come in.
You have to get something for the person. Now, the opposite is one man. Because you can go and eat and you are not satisfied. So you have to cry for more. Wow. Also, it's not easy to run an orphanage, honestly speaking. So when people take 2 bags of rice, that is not all. The kids can eat 1 bag of rice in 2 days. So the next day, what are they going to eat?
Whoa. That's a big thing. So, also for a quick one, so this year you say you are going towards Kaswa or Fanko?
Yes, so this year God being so good, like I said, a Jumanisi or Rising Star. Not that we don't go there, but we go there maybe some other time. We are even praying to God that if you get enough things and we go there, you make a quick shop and then we go there to support them something. Because most of the kids are in school.
Okay.
So I think they will need one or two things. So, God being so good, this year we are going to Good Shepherd Orphanage. It's at Ofako, Odupong, Godsaye-Simpson.
Wow.
20 minutes drive from Kaswa on the Godsaye road.
But before we even come there quickly, you said last year was when you got your first official sponsors.
Yes.
And who are those people?
And they are from Ghana.
Okay, is it the people who produce
Cowbell? Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's
and
wonderful.
then also for God does things in mysterious ways. Normally I do online programs, and one lady called. It was a prophetic phone-in program. She called and I got a prophetic word for her. And then at the end of the day, she started opening up things and telling me, oh, I work at here, this and that and that. I said, oh, then if you also embarking on orphanage this thing, so if you work there, please push the agenda for me, Auntie Frida. And she said, also for no problem. So she pushed the agenda. She asked me to bring her a letter. We sent the letter. She pushed the agenda, and then the marketing and sales manager said, wow, they are doing fantastic. Because we had gone for several years,
ones.
I presented some pictures to show that, yes, this is what we are doing. And also, I was there one day, then she told me that, okay, they've approved of it, so they'll give us a call. I was there and said, okay, a driver will call you, give him direction to your place. I was there, he called, I gave him the direction. Also, this minivan, blue one, he came, we opened the main gate, he turned, opened it. You can see the inscription Cowbell on the car. Bags of Cowbell product, whiskey and other things. I said, wow, I've not seen some of this thing before. Just like that. Exercise books, their pens, and
they give you all that.
Oh, giveaways, shirts and other things. There are some parachute and things for the kids to play with. So when we got there, it was full of excitement. So you see one thing, I don't want to go back to Rising Star because we set a record there. So it's either we are going to break the record or we are not going there. That's a serious thing, no?
I get it.
God bless them so much. And God bless Ghana, distributors and dealers in Cowbell products, whiskey and the other thing. Cowbell choco, Cowbell banana. The kids are so excited.
I think I saw some pictures of them playing in their
bouncing castle.
Is it bouncing castle, right?
Yeah,
bouncing castle. I saw them playing.
Yeah, normally when we are going, we hide the bouncing castle and then we take along Dorado. He's been helping us. He secures the bouncing castle for us, and he's a painter. So for all the face painting
and all that.
Also, can you just imagine that you go to, let's say, where the rich people take their children for this fun place, and then when we are going to do the face painting, they will mention characters in the cartoons they've been watching. Then you draw it for them. Dora, this and that and that. You get to the orphanage, which character they are looking at your face. Character Ben on him. So just anything you draw for them on their face, any character you draw for them. I met one guy say, hey, this is Dora. Well, we name Dora for America. Oh, you should be now.
My goodness. So this year, we thank God so much. We thank God so much for Cowbell people, for their support. And I believe this year they're going to support as well.
Yes, by God's grace, they've taken our letter and they've promised us that they will be supporting.
Please, Cowbell, with all humility, please support this project. In fact, let's have an agreement, like 10 years consistency.
That agreement.
I mean, let's do this. And trust me, I'm not a prophet, but I'm a child of God. I know that if you do this, God will make your company one of the best in the world.
Amen.
Trust me,
Amen.
because you are putting smiles in the face of this kid. Amen. And trust me, you don't know what it means to God. So please, I'm pleading, Auntie Frida, please push it, push it for us, right? So this year, what's the plan? What's the plan?
Okay, so basically, we've gone there on 2 occasions, and then looking at how the place is. A man of God started it, but may his soul be.
He's deceased.
Yes, he's deceased now.
Wow.
May he rest in perfect peace. He was a man of God, and he started it. He said God gave him the call to start it. So he started it, and now they are running it. Though they have a school there, but things are not going as they are expecting because they also have a lot of needs. So we went to where the orphanage is, and then by God's grace, they are also in need. Provisions, clothing, and then with their kitchen, they said when they want to prepare fufu for the kids, they have to take it to other place, and then they go and use those machines and work on it. So one of their plea had been a fufu machine.
Okay.
So that they can do everything there. Because it's not every day that they can get rice.
Director, can we quickly get a fufu machine so people a picture of it? So
because you see, it's not every time that they can eat rice. Because that's
so
expensive. But with this one, they have a farm at their backyard.
Oh, okay.
So you get the cassava, you get the plantain, and you have the machine here. Oh, what's up? You are good to go. So they need that. They need mattresses. They need a lot of stuffs there. And then they run the school and then the orphanage. So because the orphans, they cannot get money for their school fees and other things. So whilst the people who come from outside into the school, while they pay for their tuition and their feeding, when it's lunch or break time, they will eat on campus. And the orphans will take their bowls and go down there to their orphanage where their kitchen is. That is where they go and eat.
Wow.
And then I met one lady, nice girl, about 7-8 years, coming, and then the uniform.
The uniform torn.
One slipper on the left leg, so the right leg is barefoot.
One slipper
With her bow.
Wow.
So I was like, they need help. They need help. And I believe that as viewers are watching, they can be of great support.
Okay, so as you can see on your screen, that is the kind of machine we are looking for. How much does it?
It costs around 1,500 to 2,000.
Oh, 1,500. Please, I know there's somebody watching. Let me enter the spirit. I know there's somebody watching. This is not a big deal for you. 1,000 what?
1,500 to
2,000. In fact, 2,000 CDs. Please, director, put the mobile number to there. Let them. You can see it on your screen as well. Please, 2,000 CDs. Let's just put smiles on these kids, their face. Anything you can support with the dresses, like Osofo is saying, like not the ones that you are going to throw away, not the ones that your kids can't wear, but the one that probably they've been wearing now, they've outgrown it. They can't wear them as in it is in a good shape. You can also go to the shops and buy them new ones and then all that. So please, we are pleading with you. The cassava and the fufu. What's the name of the fufu machine? Yeah. Please get it. Let's get this. I mean, 2,000 CDs. If I get about 10 people giving me 100, like we can sort this out. Please, I beg you. So apart from that, you said mattresses.
Yeah, they need
school
mattresses,
uniforms.
and with their ICT lab, they need laptops and computers. The one that I saw, so they are outmoded. You call them bodyguard.
Let's talk to the president to bring back. Is it IOG? IOG machine.
They open ICT lab. They open ICT lab, and the kind of computers you see there also for. And they also have a library. They are running a library there. Books. The books. They told me that the librarian said the books are just outmoded. We need support. Also, you see, they are future leaders. We need them to be studying to come out as great people.
Wow.
So we can support them in so many other ways.
So, like our man of God is saying, we need the fufu machine, we need mattresses, we need school uniforms, we need laptops. I mean, we need books, like books for kids that they can be learning. Because you don't know who will be your next president. You don't know. You don't know the seed you are sowing. You don't know what it will bring tomorrow. There are some seeds you sow them. You don't know how you're going to harvest it. Because you harvest it in a way that you wouldn't know unless somebody tells you that once upon a time you sowed a seed into a life of an orphanage and this is the result. So I believe let's just push this agenda. So a quick one. So what's your summary? Like looking at your camera, what would you want to tell the people watching?
Okay, so all that I'm saying is that this is Kingdom Mandate Devotion in collaboration with Worship Gateway TV. I'm Papa Elijah, and this is being our 9th year of visiting the orphanage. Viewers out there, I'm just extending a hand of invitation that come and support us with your substance. On God willing, on the 17th of December, we are going to Good Shepherd Orphanage of Fako Odupon Boshe Asase. That is where we are going to engage with the kids. They have children ranging from age 1 to 17. Wow. And our little brothers and sisters that are orphans, they need our help. So come along with anything. The numbers are on the screen, the Momo and then the UBA account numbers are on your screen. Support us with your substance. We need to buy provisions, toiletries. We need a lot of things to do for the kids. Get them fufu machine. They need mattresses. They need a lot of stuff over there. Uniforms, ICT lab things, and then exercise books, writing materials, and a whole lot of stuff. So the little that you can do, I believe that God would appreciate it, bless you, cause a restitution in your life, and do great things for you. So please do well to share this with a friend. Tell them to also get involved and then share with us. First of all, I was so excited last 2 days. A girl called, she said she's writing Wasi, and she came home to pick something and saw the flyer on a friend's phone. Okay. And the girl gave 50 cedis.
Wow.
SHS student.
Wow, God bless you.
Ghana cedis. I said, Mommy, what influenced this? She said, also, I want to sow this into their lives. And may God also remember me as I continue with the rest of my papers. SHS students writing was 50 cedis.
God remember her.
Let's also support and then let's make this cause a great one. And the Lord will bless us all.
We thank God for life. And I'm pleading with latest phone. Please, Ash phone. Latest phone, Ash phone. Please support us with mattresses, right? The students' mattress. Support us with it so that we can support these kids. I mean, nobody can help us. Excuse me to say, an animal cannot help us. I mean, table cannot help us. It is another human being that can help us. So please, let's come together. I mean, there's proof of the fact that we've done this for 8 years, and this is the 9th year. I mean, there's no way we are going to tell you that we are going to use the money for something else. It is going straight to the people that need it. And I want to say that God bless you also for having held on to the vision for the past 8 years, and this is your 9th year, and you've not given up. The challenges, the up and down, the storytellings and all that. I mean, it is only God that we can give glory to, because there are times you don't even know where the help will come from. You don't know how it will come. You don't, I mean, on numerous times.
Because I remember that was on our 5th year. I was there, and then one lady, Lucy, she's a friend to my sister. She called and said, Osofo, I would support. Then it got to a time, then I didn't hear anything. Oh. So we were at the orphanage and she was calling. Those times I was doing the MC thing, we were having games. Sure. Then I said, we are having this program and we are calling now. Well, okay, let me pay. So I paid and said, Osofo, please record everything that happens here. By God's grace, by next week Monday, you would appear in the daily graphic.
I think I saw.
Yeah, that picture is there.
Wow.
So we recorded everything. Then after that, I called her, gave all the information. Then he said, also for Monday, page, I think 28 or 29, go and check. Could you believe half page of daily graphic?
Hey, how much is half page on daily graphic?
It will cost you over 4,000 cedis. Daily graphic, not any other newspaper, daily graphic. And we were just there like that. I said, oh God.
Hey,
and after that, we were on so many online platforms, My Joy Online, Peace. People just were supporting just like that. I said, wow, Kingdom Mandate, half page. So I have one day, that graphic.
It's a play.
How can I throw this thing away? I've kept one in my iCav, it's there. I should have brought it here.
Wow.
I've kept one. So that day, I remember,
thank you so much.
I remember that morning, I bought 5 of them. I think it was 2 cedi 50 pesos. I bought 5 of them.
Left to normal daily graphic, you even buy one.
I've never bought some before. Because normally I do the online thing.
Online reading.
I bought 5. I said, let me keep this thing.
Wow.
Half page.
Wow.
Not that corner and they'll put you. No.
Small. That's so hard.
Kingdom Mandate devotion.
Wow, we thank God. We really thank God so much. I mean, it's been an exciting and touching moment. It's been a journey. I mean, I told you it's a journey to Yibi Boa. So we've told you the reason why you should remove some, direct translation, remove some to help some of your substance. So please, like you said, the numbers are on your screen. You can call anytime. For this man of God, I know him. Anytime you call, he'll pick up your phone. If he misses it, he'll call you back, and then we'll just receive your substance. And I believe that even in receiving your substance, your breakthrough, some of you need children. I mean, this is a good cause for you to support. Some of you need, I mean, you are barren, the child is not coming. It's not that you are barren. God wants you to take a step of faith. I mean, the other time I was listening to Reverend Sudan about some of you, the funny thing is that some people, God has intentionally closed their womb because God wants them to go to the orphanage and adopt children to become their children. Because the other time, Reverend Institute was saying it. He said the reason some of you, the reason why you are not giving birth is because your children are in the orphanage.
Yeah.
It's not that God is not, they are in the orphanage.
Yeah.
So go there and go and pick them. Who should go and take them? Do you get it? So I believe that it's going to be a great one. Let's support. And at this juncture, you're about to wrap up, but we can't wrap up without thanking God for this great opportunity. And we want to thank the boss and the director of Worship Gateway TV. I mean, he's a brother. They said there's a friend who is more than what? A brother or something like that.
Yeah.
Yes. And this man is who sticks more than a brother. I mean, he's one kind that has been supporting the kingdom of gender. We've known each other for more than 15 years. And trust me, I can attest to the fact that he's a great man. We know where we started from. And if today he can be streaming for us without renting any camera from anybody. I mean, I want to say God bless you, Worship Gateway. God bless you, Dr. Techi. Anything streaming you want, anything websites, anything internet related. If you want your account to be boosted on all the social media platform, if you want your songs or your product or whatever to go out, you want to get a lot of views and just contact Worship Gateway. He's going to put the contact details and everything on the screen. He's called Dr. Techi. When you see him, don't call him Dr. Techi. He can respond to you. My name has been Niamat, and this has been Journey to Yibi Boa. This has been Worship Gateway TV. We'll come your way again with another exciting show. Until then, God bless you, and we'll be waiting for your support. Bye-bye.
Hi guys, my name is Effa Holali and this is Worship Gateway TV. Click on that subscribe button and be blessed. Hallelujah.
Worship Gateway TV.
Subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Subscribe. Yeah, subscribe to Worship Gateway TV.
Let's worship.
Worship Gateway TV, connecting you to heaven.
Hi guys, my name is Effa Holali and this is Worship Gateway TV. Click on that subscribe button and be blessed. Hallelujah.
Worship Gateway TV.
Subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Subscribe. Yeah, subscribe to Worship Gateway TV.
Let's worship.
Worship Gateway TV, connecting you to heaven.